Uh, Good evening, everybody. My name is Kaushal Kharkwal, and today I'm going to talk about how Windows 8 application prototyping happens or designer work on them. Now, this video project is part of my system analysis design and tools class. Uh, yeah, let's start. So what I have done is when I started, it was very hard to understand how the prototyping is happening. So to make it more easier for other people to understand, I have created a template. This is the first screen which you will see as a part of my application template, which is your splash screen. Second part comes your menu, so you can see image of University of St. Thomas, and you can see categories over where you can see university information, housing, amenities, places, notification information, deals, news, events. So all these information are interlinked. So if I say if I choose University of St. Thomas, I can see the housing which are near to University of St. Thomas, amenities, places, notification, and all those information. Now if I go to different screens, I have done that, I've selected University of St. Thomas, and you can see the temperature or what's happening at that particular day. And then if you see, this is the page, this is the home page you will see for University of St. Thomas, where you will have different information, and you can navigate it into other pages from here. So this is a simple prototype which I have created for my application. Now, how did I created this particular application was I used this particular grid view, which kind of helped me in understanding how and where to place the objects, or the text, or the logo. So if you see, you can clearly visualize how the information has been divided here. The first part of the grid views tells you where the application starts. So that's your hub. From the hub, you can navigate to different pages. Now this is hub, and you can also say master page of the application, and then this will be the first page after master page. So here you can see maybe the brief description about the application, what the application does, and the logo here. And here the categories which you saw in my menu, in my template, right? You have categories here, and then again you can see all the, if you click on say St. Thomas University, and St. Thomas University information comes over here. You can have all different sorts of images or things which are related to University of St. Thomas. Also you can again go inside University of St. Thomas and say, okay, I need this kind of information from there, say events, or say notification. So you can go inside this particular page and navigate to different categories inside the category. So this view gives you the whole perspective of designing the application for Windows 8. Now to give you a brief idea how this works, I have created this again UI. So let's play. So as you see, this is the first screen you are watching here. Then if I say if I press right key, it swipes out and goes to next page, then information, then here, so basic idea of how prototyping works here. Now to make it more clear, I have again different divided into different views. Say collection title 1, right? You have the item 1, the information here. Mostly this design can also be useful in presenting news or information regarding a particular event which is happening around. Then again you have split items. Sometimes if you want to this view can help either on mobile application, or can also be done if you are presenting somebody's portfolio. You can put the photograph here, give the title, give the description about it, and write up about that particular person. And then comes the as I was saying, you can use this design for probably produce the information uh, pro- of a person, uh, give his image, description, and information of his, either related to his work or maybe his autobiography. A small information which you can lay out. So it's a clean way of presenting information. Now it's very important to understand why Windows 8 prototyping and how it works in real-time scenario, and why they have come up with this particular prototyping. Today's world, we just there are too many design or too many prototyping methods. iOS works in a different way, then Android works in a different way, then Windows came up there with their own design interface. Now, but they all are looking for seamless experience. When user doesn't have to navigate too much, but the information is there. So how to reach to that particular position, or how to achieve that scenario? You know, one I think one good thing Windows 8 has done is that the whole experience, if you enter into an application in their devices, Windows devices, you don't have to navigate back and forth too much. All the information is laid out. It's either in tile or in grid view, or in if you're in hub, the experience is not changing. It's seamless. Even if you look here, look in grid, right? You can if the application name is Clinch and subtitle is music, you can get all the as soon as you go to music category, you can get all the information related to musicians, right? You can see all the artists who are laid out you know seamlessly. You click on any tile over here, you will get you will enter into that particular page where you can get all the detailed information of that particular artist. Say, what time they're playing in Minnesota, what date they are playing in Minnesota, what the information about venue, information about tickets. So you can get all those information without navigating back and forth. And even if you're entering into a particular category, you don't have to go back. You can from that position itself, you can go to next page. So that way, I think it's a very good designing strategy they have applied, or they are using in their application development. Now again, if you go here on my left side, you can see there is application name, and if you want to find anything on that particular on that particular page, either you can search, and as soon as you search, you'll get the information, or you can navigate on the page itself. uh, it, these buttons you can see as three different categories, like if you say music, sports, and events. So if you click on music, all the things which are related to music will appear here, and if you click on sports, all the information related to sports will appear here. Now this is another way of presenting information. This is another way. This is another way. This is another, we talked about split page. Now this is another way of presenting information in Windows 8 designing, is that you can have tiles information, and then you can have as soon as you click on item 2, the item 2 goes on your right side, and all the information which is related to item 2 comes down. So you're not navigating to different page, you're just clicking on that item, and the item information is appearing on your right side. So this is one way of splitting information. You don't The categories are there, but you can also see the category information which you're clicking on. That saves a lot of time. And another collection of subtitles. So this is another way of producing information. Now all these tiles, or all these designs which you are seeing, these are way of producing information, seem in a way where user interacts more with application than spends his time on navigation. So After looking all those prototypes or all the design patterns, I think you can, as a user, you can see that how the information is very clear, yet not very complex to navigate. It's very easy to navigate from one portion to another portion and then to another portion, right? So you don't have too much of things happening back and forth. Y- from hub you're going to one page, even though it can be in grid view, or it can be tile view, or it can be you have slide view, or two-sided, where you have left side, you have all the categories. On the right side, if you're clicking on any category, the information is on the right side. So you have two-sided views also. You all in same. You can you can incorporate all these methods into one application, but you need to understand what suits best for your user, because ultimately, if your user is not comfortable navigating your application, they won't choose, or they won't use your application. In that perspective, or in that aspect, Windows 8 has they have done really good job in making the whole user experience seamless and uh, non-complex, I'll say. Um, People who are developing, or who are going to develop, they also feel, they will also find when they are working on the application that the not only it's a user experience, but also for people who are developing, it's a good way of understanding how the design should work and how the flow should work. I'm very sure that in future, few more prototypes, or few there will be a way where we can enhance the design in a better way. But for now, I think this is quite exciting stuff. Thank you for hearing me out. My name is Kaushal Karakwal, and if you have any questions, or any information you want to share with me, please do. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.